checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Jimmy Butler out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. And for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Garnett in at the 4. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Now here's Thompson. Chamberlain passes to Curry. Hits the trifecta.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Pass to Garnett. Towns on a screen. And he drives in. Garnett passes to Towns. Blocked! They recover it. Now here's Durant. He's closely guarded. And here's Butler outside. Here's Chamberlain. It's deflected. Curry against Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Marbury. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. The offensive rebound. And it's good for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Butler. Here's Durant. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves, but there remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Garnett, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And here's Curry for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the middle. Here's Garnett. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Curry. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Curry's got 5.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
It's tipped. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Thompson's shot is off. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. Trailing by 5. Towns outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
Outside Durant to the paint. Outside Butler. There's a screen. The 3 is up. Rebound Minnesota.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Marbury. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. And it's all knotted up.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards and defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
So both teams changing it up here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you guys.
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Butler can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. McDaniels against Durant, and it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Minnesota. Towns, he's checked in for Gobert. Julius Randle comes in for McDaniels, and it's DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Here's Garnett. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to DiVincenzo. Wing shot on the way. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Warriors trailing. Here's Durant. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting one. And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves.
One shot.
Free throw is good from Durant. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Now here's Towns. Back to Randle. Shoots over Durant. Randle can't hit. Golden State has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Melton passes to Porzingis. Now here's Melton. He's covered by Dosunmu. Durant inside. Randle's there. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 7.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
And there's a pick. Pass to Garnett. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter, we've got Kristaps Porzingis, DeAnthony Melton out there with Brandon Podziemski, and it's Santos in at the small forward position. Here's Chamberlain. And here's Melton. No points so far. Randle pulls down the board. Here's Dosunmu. No good there. Great D that time from Podziemski. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. Misses the baby hook. Timberwolves trail by 3. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Randall outside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Melton. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Timberwolves making a change here. Gobert's checked in.
In for the Wolves, number 27, Rudy Gobert.
Porzingis, high post. Pass to Santos. Inside. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Marbury. Towns outside. Puts up a three. Towns making that shot look routine.
Look, this is a big part of Towns' value. He's a big who can stretch the floor for you.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment.
Oh, Rudy on the lob.
Well, I like when Gobert's teammates use his length on offense. Textbook alley-oop there.
And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Here's Chamberlain, defended by Gobert. Chamberlain, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Marbury, launches it. Great D that time from Podziemski. The Warriors have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. For 3, it's rebounded by Minnesota. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Thompson with a steal. Outside Porzingis. They set the pick. Down low. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Marbury, pass to Dosunmu. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul of the game. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Stan, Rudy Gobert, he can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, BA. And he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
in for Pajemski. Here's Marbury. Shot clock at 6. Randall, the pass to Gobert. Gobert hammers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Durant surveying the D. Will it go? Taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
Just an aggressive inside play from Durant, pushing past the contact to get a shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Guys?
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
The free throw drops for Randall. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. B.A., they're tough.
Green's checked in for Santos. And Randall drops them both. 1:35 left in the first half. Curry with it. 5 points in the game. Outside Durant. Back to Curry. Buried from 15 feet out. And it's 7 points for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
Randall, pass to Garnett. Pass to Marbury. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up top. And Gobert with the stuff.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. There's the three. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Edwards against Thompson. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Shoots over Durant. Here's Garnett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Garnett's got 8. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Outside Curry, beyond the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Warriors ahead, up by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Here's Edwards, still without a bucket. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Marbury in at the point guard position. And that's the group from Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
McDaniels against Butler. For 3, Durant. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Garnett passes to Marbury. McDaniels against Butler. Oh, got a piece of it. Garnett. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Back to Curry from downtown. Another 3 for Golden State.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Thompson, and they pick up 2. Edwards has got his second basket of the game.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game is three-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Marbury, the pass to Towns. Edwards looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one no good. Thompson with some nice D. Pass to Curry. Takes a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Here's Garnett. Tipped. Edwards against Curry. Towns for three. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Curry, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards. Towns a screen on Thompson. Towns throws it down.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, the defense allowed that. He had a clear path to the cup.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Here's Curry. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Porzingis. Curry with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Yep, that one's good. Curry's got 11 in the second half. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, another thing they did well defensively, closing out. Inside and outside, their defenders were flying out to shooters.
Clock at 2. Garnett no good. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Durant outside Curry. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Curry's got 27.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Pass to Garnett. Over Porzingis. Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Butler. Again, Golden State.
Well, if you're going to give Butler a look from the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
DeSumo outside. Edwards a screen on Curry. Pass to Garnett. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Golden State, we've got Kristaps Porzingis, Brandon Pajemski out there with Thompson. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Santos in at the 4. Durant inside, checked by Randall. Durant, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. DeSumo on the wing, defended by Thompson. Marbury, the pass to Garnett. The steal! Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And stolen by Porzingis. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Durant. Back to Pajemski. Porzingis sets a screen. The shot by Pajemski, no good. The Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 45%. Marbury, pass to Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
There's a screen. Thompson fires from way outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. DeSumo outside. Pass to Garnett. Takes the 3. And it's Marbury missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Randall against Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Both teams will make substitutions. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
And Allie, thanks. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Marbury. Towns on a screen. Inside. Towns in his comfort zone.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the two-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
Thompson outside. Here's Chamberlain, covered by Towns. And he gets that one. And the Warriors lead by 9.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Towns, a screen on Curry. He takes it in. Marbury. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside Thompson. Here's Chamberlain. clock winding down. Timberwolves trail by 9. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Both teams deciding to change it up. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Towns on a screen. Here's Garnett. Oh, he misses the layup.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Yes, sir!
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, it misses. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Here's Curry. Here's Chamberlain. Clock at 6.
There's Towns using his length. He doesn't like anything getting over it.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. It's blocked.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Warriors.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Oh, the shot is off. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.